Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 2, me Annisa Rahmasari and my friends Muhammad Rizkhal Fanani and Caesara Fitri Nugrahghini will explain to you about setting up the room for specific activities. The first is, what is the aim in setting up the room? Jim Scrivener in his book mentioned that the aim of setting up the room for specific activities is to create a layout of settings and desks that facilitate and encourage communication in same common activities. If students do the same or similar tasks in the same seats, there is a danger of sameness about everything and hence boredom and lack communication. The next is adapt the room to the instructional purpose and activities. Match the physical layout of your classroom to your preferred instructional activities and purposes. Therefore, teacher must have to setting student's position when she or he will conduct for specific activity. Setting up offline classroom. The first is House of Parliament. This layout requires teacher to divide two ranks of seats. Teacher can choose to use desks or without the desk facing each other. This activity is suitable if teacher want to have debate or discussion activity.
The second is railway carriage, aeroplane and swimming pool layout. It requires teachers to separate blocks that have 4 or 5 seats facing similar 4 or 5. The activities such social interaction and conversational activities are accordance with this kind of layout. The third is separate corners layout. Separate corners layout is suitable with the activities which require students to work together in group to prepare their own ideas before coming back together for meeting discussion, such as designing solution, making plans, simulation, mock election, and other. The fourth is boardroom, which requires teacher to set the desk or table together to make a single large boardroom, which everyone can sit and round. This seating layout is suitable with the activities such as meeting, presentation, and oral report back. The next is outline plan layout. It's suitable with the role play and simulation activities which take place in the office, houses, and other buildings. Teachers should arrange seats or tables to create the outline plan of a number of different connected room shapes, corridors, doorways, communal areas, and etc. The last is mingling layout for activities which require learners must mingle, meet, and talk with a number of different people. Clear the desks or tables to one side of the room to create a party space.
Set up the online classroom for specific activities. The first, instant messaging tools or chat. Provide details of the material via an LMS or similar platform. Teacher can upload their complete material and instruction to be discussed, include audio or video, into that the same platform. Student and teacher can share a maximum number of ideas for a minimum of time. Teacher can copy the question or instruction that have prepared in advance or ask the student to reply the question in writing in real time. In order to stimulate learner participation, tell them to type their answer. Another way is to ask the student to send their answer in the form of a personal message. These instant messaging tools or chat can be tried in the some activity such as brainstorming, discussion, and debate. Breakout room. Dividing into subgroups so that they get a topic and generate ideas for a certain period of time. You can adjust timer in each breakout room so next each group can share their result in front of the others and you can summarize the result. Breakout room can be accessed both discussion on instant messaging tools and discussion on video conference. It can be used for activities such as presentation, social interaction, planning, and group discussion. Virtual video conference. Distance learning should replicate the traditional classroom as much as possible. It is real virtual interaction between teacher and student just as they would normally do. This could even be done over Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, or other video conferencing apps. It can be used for activities such as meeting, presentation, social interaction, and oral report back activity. The next is tips on effective online classroom. The first, cooperation and collaboration. The existence of online classroom causes activities that are often carried out in the form of group discussion, thereby increasing student-student interaction. This interaction between students encourages them to work together in completing tasks in order to achieve success. The second is instruction presence. The instructor or teacher must be more active in teaching students because the learning model cannot be face-to-face, so students need more detailed explanation. When in discussion, teacher interaction must be minimized so that students have the opportunity to speak and have good discussion. Discussion activities also make students seem to be meeting their friends in the person.
Thank you for listening our presentation. See you next time.